Hello Info Channel lovers. Today I'm here with Michael Helder, the Nitro VP for Asia Pacific. Michael, welcome.
Thanks, Andrew.
Mate, it's a pleasure to have you in the Compnow hot seat for the first time, mate.
It's great to be here. I think we've got a great story to share.
I think you guys do, mate. It's obviously one of the reasons why Compnow has invested in Nitro and brought it into our ecosystem of technology. But Michael, give us a bit of background. Where did it all begin? Why did Nitro form itself and enter the market?
Sure. So, I mean, we started, Charlesy, 2005. Nitro was founded right here in Melbourne. Originally, we were a plug-in to a fairly large PDF suppliers platform, and our CEO and founder at the time decided to build that out and into a competitive product, and we've basically become the number one alternative to the main legacy player out there.
So Australian-built platform.
Melbourne-built.
Amazing, mate.
And now a global company with over 300 employees across the globe, mainly in North America. And basically helping displace legacy solutions. So we started in PDF and we moved into eSigning about 7 or 8 years ago as well. Wow. And they're both rapidly growing markets for us.
Yeah, awesome. And obviously, there's a couple of key players that have been there for a long time. But before we get into that, let's have a chat about what are some of the business challenges that you're seeing from customers in the marketplace that are really looking at your type of solution to assist with modern day workflows in the office.
Yeah, well, I guess as we're talking about, we're trying to think about how do we stop that print, sign, scan dance that's going on.
I like that, print, sign, scan, dance. Yeah, a bit of a boogie. Get out of your seat, run to the printer.
Working with the PDF, going file, print, and then running down the corridor and bumping into 3 people on the way and going to the copier and it's not turned on and then clearing the paper jam, then printing it out, then signing it and scanning it, and then having 3 more conversations on the way. It's like, my God, that took 15 minutes out of someone's day that should take 30 seconds.
But and that's probably one of the other challenges is, Michael, is how do you educate the staff to move away from print, scan, dance to utilising Nitro and its really rich ecosystem of tech?
Well, I think, Charlesy, the number one business problem we see out there is that typically only 1 in 10 employees have access to, full-blown PDF editing and or e-signing tools on their desktop. Yeah. And it's sort of, why is that? We know there's this pent-up demand. I mean, PDF is the most common document format in the world that people are using outside of Microsoft Word. Yeah, right? Wow. Okay. So people are, every day they're working with PDFs, every day they're having to do the print, sign, scan, dance, and only 1 in 10 employees have got access to it because of legacy pricing solutions, complex licensing models, and we're helping dispose of all those myths, right? And we're being able to come in and forward-looking IT leaders, and JLL as an example globally, and started here in Australia. Their CIO of 7 years ago said, we want to give everyone PDF editing and e-signing. We want to put it on everyone's desktop because it makes sense, right? People need to work with contracts, sign documents. People are working with PDF every day. It's crucial that we provide these tool sets. And off the back of that, they're seeing sustainability challenges being addressed because people are printing less, employee experience is going up because people are more productive in their jobs, and that reflects directly on customer experience as well. So it's a multifaceted approach that's really helping businesses make the switch. Businesses are winning twice today, right? They really have that ability to be able to get a top quality tool for half the cost or less than what their current supplier is, and then use those funds to do other things with you, right? Other services.
Which we love. And you mentioned, cost and money, and obviously the market is a little bit tighter than it has been for a while. I'd just like to talk about some of these really smart payment solutions that Nitro offers. Should you be invested in another brand of product, should you be looking to push down the Nitro path with Compnow? How do you do it, Michael? What's the best way to move forward with that?
So we have a range of flexible finance offerings that really allows the customer, well in advance of any renewal they have, to be able to look at Nitro, evaluate Nitro. We can potentially deploy it to the organisation and they don't have to pay anything until their current agreement expires. So there's some certain T's and C's around that, but it's very flexible and it provides the customers with that window to really evaluate. And the key to Nitro, on top of the product piece and the finance offerings, really is the change management, right? And once the customer says yes from a finance perspective, yes from a product fit perspective, it's like Nitro has the change management solutions to help it make it quick and easy for the customer to get a win, right, in a painless and seamless manner.
Look, and I can certainly attest to that. We obviously onboarded Nitro coming up to 12 months ago, and that change management process was seamless. The engagement with your pre-sales team, your solutions architects, our local IT team that manages Compnow's business, but then also the training of our BDMs. There was a whole process behind every step that was involved in onboarding a customer. And most recently, I'll add to that, we just onboarded Collingwood Football Club.
Yeah. Go Pies.
Go the Pies. There'll be a few people proud to say that. Not me personally, but yeah, Michael is, yeah. But yeah, so I think businesses are looking, if they move and change software, which can be challenging from a staff adoption perspective. That they're working with an organisation that has that mapped out seamlessly, and it's fair to say that Nitro does.
I mean, the onboarding experience, it really starts, and Mav will take us through this in a little bit more detail, but it really starts when we start to engage with the customer and understand their environment, through to then when we pass the baton to our customer success team or our change management team, and really make sure that the users get the right level of training and that they have access to training, not just when they start as a customer, but every month we're running free training webinars, live ones here, right? And we have hundreds and hundreds of users. People, customers have got new people starting, they want to get them trained up, right? They're not having to pay anything for that, like we're providing that, right, as part of it. It's so important to us to provide a seamless, painless experience for the end user, right? Because we don't want any noise, right? We want them to be happy and have a seamless, painless transition.
No, that's awesome. Now, speaking of demos, we're going to throw to Mav. Mav, let's take it away and just see how this awesome technology works.
Thanks, Chelsea and Michael, and thanks, guys, for joining us today. So let's have a look at the Nitro PDF Pro solution. First of all, I'll cover some technical information, just sharing that the installers we provide have got a very small footprint, and they are suitable for most of the environments we have today. Our installers for Windows are MSI based, so there's a lot of information available on our website, and we provide customized guides to our customers, helping us or assisting them with deploy. Our installers support all the enterprise application or enterprise deployment applications such as SCCM, Intune, or any MDM deployment application you have in-house. Regarding the Mac installers, it's the same DMG installer, and you can use applications like JamF Pro or any other MDM application if required. So with our product packaging, Nitro comes in two variants. One is Nitro Pro and Nitro Pro Business, but both these product packages comes bundled with Nitro PDF Pro and Nitro Sign. The only difference being the business package has got more enhanced e-signing, and it also got some enterprise support like SSO and two-factor authentication. So with that, let's have a look at the actual product. So I'm just going to share my screen with Nitro PDF Pro. All right, so currently I'm sharing on screen the Nitro PDF Pro. As I mentioned, both our packages come bundled with PDF Pro, which is the main PDF editor. It's a desktop-based PDF editor, and then e-signing is also bundled in both the packages. With Nitro PDF Pro, the look and feel of our product is ribbon and tab layout, very much in line with Microsoft Office application. Hence that transition or the learning curve when your users have been using another supplier product for a number of years, that learning phase is quite small because the look and feel is quite in line with Microsoft Office applications, with each tab categorized to provide you further functionality underneath. A little bit of an overview. Home tab gives you all the most frequently used tools. When we say most frequently, most of your users, or I'll say 70 to 80% of your users, might be creating documents or combining documents. Simple to use the edit tool, which is up on the home tab, so they can quickly manipulate any existing PDF documents. Convert tool lets you convert your existing PDF documents into other formats. Review tools for all the commenting and annotation on the documents. And also some of the advanced document tools such as OCR and document comparison are also available. Now, one point I would like to highlight here, that with Nitro PDF Pro, we have only got one variant. We don't have variants like standard, professional, or premium like other vendors do, but all the tools, whether we are talking about the basic tools or we are talking about any of the advanced tools like OCR, redaction, password protection, or digital signatures, is available to all of your users from day one. all the form creation tools, all the tools to erase data out of your document, tools to protect your documents by applying password security or digital signatures or digital certificates on your document. When we talk about stopping that print, sign, scan dance, when your users are working with the document, and it can be any document, whether it's a project proposal or it's a invoice approval. So let's say I've got this document here where this document is asking me to sign this document, and then I need to send this document to someone internally or externally. Rather than sending this document via printer and then signing it manually and then scanning it back to the system, with Nitro tools, I can simply open this document in Nitro using the tools like type text or quick sign. I can fill and sign. So if I want to place my initials or signatures on the document, it's as simple as dragging and dropping it on my document. And now if I need to send this document out, I simply click on request signature within Nitro Pro. This is our integration with the Nitro Sign product. This is one way of starting the workflow. You can also open up Nitro Sign directly in your browser or from our Word plugin or Outlook plugin. So there are multiple ways you can start this document workflow. Once your document is in our Nitro Sign environment, all we need is the name and email address of that external or internal recipient. So just gonna use a demonstration account today. Name and email, those are the two requirements. Click add, the user is added to the workflow, and then I can simply go on the area where I need information from this recipient. Let's say signature, name or date, these are the common fields. So the fields, some of the fields are predefined here, but we have provision for custom fields. So if your document need further information like address, mobile number, etc., you can place as many custom fields as required on the document. Once all the fields are placed, click on continue. Final step, a few customization options. You can carbon copy your team members, you can customize the subject and messaging, but the only step required here is if you are happy with all the steps we have taken so far, simply click on request signature, which will then send this document to your recipient via an email notification, and your recipients can sign on any device because Nitro Sign makes it device independent. So with your recipients, they will receive the notification of Nitro Sign in their email, and it's as simple for them as clicking on the link on this email, and they can do it on any device. Once they click on the link, the document will open up in their default browser. The document stays protected and encrypted, so no changes can be made during this workflow. Your recipients don't need any Nitro Sign account. They don't need any Nitro licenses. As you can notice, as Jack, I'm not logged into any Nitro Sign accounts here. I can still view the document and go through and read my documents. If I'm happy to sign, I can click on Start Signing, and the process guides them. They can input their signatures by clicking on New Signatures, either by drawing, typing, or uploading. So makes it very simple for your recipients. And only when all the required fields are filled in, the Submit button is highlighted. So it reduces human errors of sending incomplete information. And once your recipient hits Submit, everybody in the process, whether it's the recipient or the sender, will get a copy of the document, which is digitally locked by using digital certificates from Nitro. So makes it very simple to stop that print, sign, and scan dance. Also makes life easier for your recipients that they are not looking for a platform to open these documents. They can be on their mobile, they can be on any device, and they can simply click on the link and sign the documents. So talking a little bit on the change management side, there are a lot of resources available from Nitro. One example is the Learning Center, which is a dedicated learning website available to all our customers. A lot of learning resources available on this page, starting from snippets on different features and functionalities, which your users can quickly click on these snippets and learn about the functionality when they are starting to use Nitro from the very first day. Apart from the Learning Center, there are a couple of ways our customers can evaluate Nitro. There are programs like Managed Trial and Nitro Pilot Program, which is a no obligation process where your users can evaluate Nitro. Not only it'll ensure that Nitro is product and technical fit, but Nitro as a company is a partner fit for the journey of your digital transformation. We make this process very easy and transparent by providing a lot of training resources and doing check-in meetings with your users to help mitigate any concerns, and then providing and sharing that feedback with you so that you can make an informed decision. We can discuss more of this in our one-to-one meetings if required, and we can customize this program based on your requirements and based on your timelines. So hopefully this has given you a bit of insight how we take the change management very seriously. At this point, I'll pass you back to Charlesy and Michael here. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mav. That was absolutely fantastic. I hope all of you viewers online really took a lot out of that, because obviously we're going to be calling you soon to have a chat about how we move you across to this amazing platform. Michael, a couple of final questions before we wrap it up today. What does the future hold for Nitro? Where do you see this incredible platform heading over the next 2 to 5 years?
So we're doing a bit with the AI space, right? And it's still a learning curve for a lot of customers to understand what is it going to do, how's it going to affect us, what information is it doing. But simple things like being able to take large documents and at the press of a button create a summary, right? Saving people hours and hours of work. So we're doing more and more in that space, and we'll continue to develop it. We've also got in our eSign platform, we're doing more development around APIs that's going to provide opportunities to connect the eSign workflows and the PDF workflows into other customer systems.
And that's so important as the mobility space, which Compnow plays very heavily in. You know, there is a lot of devices out in market that we manage on behalf of customers utilising mobile device management technologies. So to be able to sign on screen in the most secure, most efficient ways, utilising forms of AI is only going to benefit customers.
100%. I mean, the productivity benefits off the back of it for the user, for the organisation, are significant, right? And it's really helping. And again, that's sort of part of the onboarding and change management. And it's why we want to stay in touch with our customers across, the typical 3-year agreement that they would do with us. So it's a continuous learning, evolving process.
So it's important to recognise when your licence agreement is coming up for renewal. Ideally, if you've got 6 to 12 months left on that licensing renewal, it's an ideal time to talk.
Perfect time.
Now to talk about these extended payment terms.
Perfect time.
And
before there's any sticker shock.
Any sticker shock
increases
from competitors, and most importantly, by supporting Nitro, you are supporting an Australian-built, owned company, just like Compnow, 100% Australian-owned. We love it, and you're helping the adoption of really important technologies, and obviously boosting that sustainability message. Michael, any last final tips or pointers you want to give our viewers out there around the Nitro portfolio?
I think one of the most important things you touched on at the end there is start talking to us, right? Start engaging with Compnow and with Nitro 6 to 12 months ahead. So you've got the time to evaluate properly, not when you're getting an invoice with a 30 or 40% price increase and going, oh my God, and then the pressure's on and people don't have time. So engage early. Right, let us help you on the change management journey. It's something we really is the jewel in the crown at Nitro that we pride ourselves in, as you touched on. But they'd be the key messages, and I think we have a really bright future for customers making the switch. Right, so the demand in businesses is there. It's pent up. Often people aren't aware of it, but we're seeing it in spades as customers come on board and put these digital tool sets in more and more people's hands.
So you've got a like-for-like product to a global dominating tool that's in market. It's an Australian-owned company. You've got better extended payment terms. People just need to start talking to us, don't they, Michael?
Please.
At scale.
Yeah.
So, Michael, it's been an incredible pleasure today.
Thanks for having us.
Working with you and looking forward to really spreading the message out there. The time is now. The time is Nitro, as I said earlier. Guys, Compnow provides IT custom-built solutions for you. For the latest information on Nitro and all of the incredible products that you've seen Mav present today, please reach out to your local Compnow account manager or email us at info@compnow.com.au. Thanks and have a great day.
Thank you.